people, welcome to Big Data Channel. This is Informatica Top 12 Fundamental Topics discussion. Discussion on fundamental blocks of Informatica. How do you optimize Informatica mappings and workflows for performance in high volume data environments? So, optimizing performance in Informatica involves several strategies. The strategies are push-down optimization, partitioning, caching, source and target tuning, transformation logic, session management, and network optimization. So the push-down optimization is like utilizing the push-down optimization to push data processing logic to the source or target database, reducing the load on the Informatica server. Partitioning implement partition on a database or round robin or hash to process data in parallel, especially for large kind of data sets. And caching involves optimization, lookup, and aggregator transformations by using appropriate cache settings. Source and target tuning ensures that source and the target database are tuned for optimal performance. Transformation logic includes simplify complex transformations and avoid unnecessary operations. Session management adjusts session parameters like buffer size and commit interval based on data volume and target system capabilities. Network optimization includes ensure stable and high bandwidth network connection between the Informatica service and the databases. Describe a scenario where you implemented dynamic mapping in Informatica. Dynamic mapping is useful when the structure of the source or target changes frequently. So the change will be frequently happening. So in one project, we had to load data from multiple source files with varying columns into a single target table. So we have varying column numbers. Instead of creating separate mappings for each file structure, we used dynamic mapping, so which will leverage metadata from the source files to dynamically adjust the target structure to load the data to the target database. So this approach significantly reduced development and maintenance effort. How do you ensure data quality when using Informatica? Data quality is crucial in ETL process. We ensure data quality in Informatica through data profiling, data cleansing, data validation, error handling, and data quality scorecards. Data profile includes analyze source data to identify inconsistencies and anomalies. Data cleansing has transformations like expression standardizer and address validator to clean and standardize the data. Data validation includes adding transformations like filters and expression to ensure data conforms to business requirements. Error handling will set up a robust error handling mechanism to capture the managed rejected records and find which are error one. Next one is develop scorecards to monitor data quality metrics and track improvements. What are the best practices for error handling and logging in Informatica? So error handling and logging are important phases in ETL process. So this is mainly used for troubleshooting and maintenance. So we have centralized error logging, detailed error messages, email notifications, session logs, and workflow monitoring. Centralized error logging has a dedicated error logging table to store the rejected records and errors in details. Second one is detailed error messages, which provides informative error messages that help identify the root cause of the failures. Email notifications involves configure email notifications to alert stakeholders about job failures. Session logs includes regularly review session logs for errors and warnings. Workflow monitoring involves use Informatica Workflow Monitor to track job status and identify issues. How do you handle slowly changing dimensions SCDs in Informatica, and what are the different types of SCDs? So SCDs are used to manage historical data in the data warehouses, especially for Informatica provides transformation like lookup, expression, and update strategy to implement SCD logic. The different types of SCDs are type 0, type 1, type 2, and type 3. So type 0 is named as retaining original. So historical data is not tracked, only the current value is stored. Type 1 is overwriting, so historical data is overwritten with new data. Type 2 is adding new rows. New records are added to track changes with effective and end dates. Type 3 is adding new columns, so new columns are added to store previous values. What are the different types of Informatica caches and how do you manage them? Informatica uses caches to improve performance. The main types are lookup cache and aggregator cache. Lookup cache stores data from lookup sources managed by configuring cache settings in the lookup transformation. Aggregator cache stores intermediate aggregation results managed by adjusting cache size and enabling stored input. So cache management involves monitoring cache usage, optimizing cache size, and using persistent cache when appropriate. How do you performance incremental loading in Informatica? So which is incremental loading involves processing only the new or changed data since the last load. The common techniques included are date-based incremental loading, control table, change data capture. Date-based incremental loading includes use a timestamp column to entry new or updated records. Control table includes maintaining a control table to track the last successful load date or timestamp. Third one is change data capture using CDSC tools or techniques to capture changes at the source database level. Explain the concept of push-down optimization in Informatica. Push-down optimization allows Informatica to push data processing logic transformations to the source or target database. This reduces the amount of data transferred between the database and the Informatica server, improving performance. There are three levels of push-down optimization: source side pushdown, target side pushdown, and full pushdown. So source side pushdown will push this logic to the source database. Target side pushdown will push the logic to the target database. Full pushdown pushes all possible logic to the databases. What is the difference between a mapping variable and a workflow variable in Informatica? Mapping variable is specific to a mapping and persists its value across sessions. It is used to store and track values within a mapping. Workflow variable is specific to a workflow and persists its value across sessions within the workflow. It is used to share values between different components of a workflow. How do you handle unstructured data in Informatica? Informatica provides several ways to handle unstructured data, which has three concepts: data transformation, big data management, cloud data integration. Data transformation uses transformations like the unstructured data transformation to parse and extract data from unstructured sources like log files, social media feeds, and documents. Big data management involves leverage in Informatica big data management (BDM) capabilities to process large volumes of unstructured data using Hadoop and Spark technologies. Third one is cloud data integration, so which is utilize Informatica Intelligent Cloud Services (IaaS) connectors for unstructured data sources like NoSQL databases and cloud storage. What are maplets and worklets in Informatica, and when would you use them? Maplet is an reusable object containing a set of transformations which is used to encapsulate common transformation logic that can be reused across multiple mappings. Worklet is a reusable object containing a set of tasks instead of a set of transformations which is used to encapsulate common workflow logic that can be reused across multiple workloads. Maplets promote reusability and simplify mapping development, while worklets enhance workflow modularity and maintainability. How do you handle security and compliance requirements in Informatica? Data security and compliance are critical, so Informatica provides features like data masking, encryption, role-based access control, and auditing. Data masking includes use the data masking transformation to protect the sensitive data. Encryption allows you to encrypt data in transit and at rest. Role-based access control implements role-based access control to restrict access to Informatica objects. Auditing gives enable auditing to track changes and access to Informatica objects. Thanks for watching Big Data Tunnel. Be Biggie. Subscribe, like, share, and comment our channel.